Something happens, guys, when you come here to the Philippines. These are things I've experienced and I've observed since being here. At the end of this, I'll answer the question that I believe is the underlying truth to all of this. Guys come here for different reasons, okay? Retirement, lower cost of living, maybe adventure, relationship, or just starting over. Sometimes something happens you weren't expecting. The way people respond to you, it can change the way you see yourself. Once you see yourself differently, you start acting differently. Sometimes the biggest change isn't the country you're living in, it's the person you become after you get here. Let me walk you through what actually happens step by step. First, you suddenly feel noticed. Back home, you sometimes probably felt invisible. I know I did. Retirement intensifies that. You lost your purpose. Women may smile and be open to conversations, especially if you smile first when you pass them. You receive attention you haven't experienced in years. You realize how much you miss simply feeling noticed. And once you feel noticed, something else starts to happen. You start feeling attractive again. Look, I'm Italian. I give an enormous nose, okay? I never thought of it as a plus, okay? But many women here find it attractive for some reason. Go figure. Suddenly, a younger woman sees you genuinely, and she's interested. It's hard to accept at first sometimes, okay? Because right away your mind goes to question, what's the motivation? And you're right to do that at first, okay? But you've got to be open to things. You can catch the red flags as they come. She actually enjoys just being around you. She holds your hand. She's affectionate. That wakes something up in you. You start paying more attention to your parents, your grooming. You carry yourself differently. When was the last time somebody made you feel genuinely desirable? Feeling desirable does something else too. It brings back your confidence. You become more outgoing. Maybe you're laughing more. You're making plans again. You may feel younger. But there's something underneath the confidence that's even stronger. You feel useful again. This one is potentially even stronger than feeling attractive. Men often build identity around being needed. Our jobs, providing, our family, solving problems. Retirement can strip a lot of that away from us, okay? Then you're in a relationship where somebody appreciates you. You have somebody to enjoy, to take care of, to make plans with. Maybe you're suddenly part of a family again. You get lucky like I did and you meet a wonderful family. Being needed restores a sense of purpose. And underneath all that, there's something even more basic. Affection feels different when you've gone without it for any length of time. We underestimate loneliness. It can cause physiological problems, not just psychological problems. You get accustomed to living alone and believe you're perfectly happy. But try to remember, we're social creatures, okay? We need interaction with other people sometimes. Someone asks whether you've eaten. Someone wants to hold your hand. Someone texts you in the morning. Suddenly you remember what companionship actually feels like. Small things become incredibly powerful when you haven't had them in years. And it's not just a relationship, okay? It feels like the whole world starts to open back up for you. The world suddenly feels bigger. You're exploring another country, learning how to navigate getting things done and taking care of for yourself, trying different foods. I know myself, I honestly have loved every dish that's been prepared for me, okay? You're learning some Tagalog phrases, meeting families, going places you never never figured you would be doing. Having experiences again instead of just doing the same routine over again daily. The relationship becomes tied to that entire feeling of starting over. Now, everything I just described is good, but here's where it gets tricky, okay? Attention can become intoxicating. Feeling desirable again is wonderful, but can have an effect on your judgment, especially if you've been lonely a long time. Suddenly, you're making emotional and financial decisions very fast. It's okay to enjoy the attention. Don't let the attention make your decisions for you, though. And there's a second trap sitting right next to confidence. Confidence is good. Ego is different. A man starts receiving attention and ego starts to grow. Maybe he starts treating relationships as disposable. Maybe the respectful, humble man who arrives starts behaving differently. Did coming here make you more confident or did it make you arrogant? You can answer that for yourself. Maybe she isn't the only person you're falling for. Maybe you genuinely love her, but maybe you also love who you are around her. You feel attractive, needed, relevant again, hopeful, and alive. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that. Okay? In healthy relationships, both people should make each other feel better about themselves. So the big question is this here. Why are Western men so attracted to Filipino women? Maybe there's a more personal question we should be asking ourselves. Are you falling in love with her? Or are you falling in love with the man you become when you're around her? And here's what I believe. The healthiest answer is it's probably a little bit of both. A good relationship can awaken something in you that's been dormant for years. I know it did in me. If you're planning on coming here and you find your person, it can change everything for you. If you find anything helpful, please subscribe. If you like the video, hit the like button, okay? And be sure to watch my next video. Thank you, and I appreciate all of you.